Alright, how's it going, guys? It's been about a week since I made a video. I am still making videos. I am just home for the holidays right now, and I'm using my webcam on my laptop, and it kind of sucks, and I don't really have a backdrop, and yeah. Plus, my town doesn't get a lot of movies, because I live in kind of a smaller town, so it's harder for me to review things kind of when they come out. But yeah, so I took it upon myself. I got an Xbox video the other day, and I found that one of the TV shows I was really anticipating is finally available to buy. I didn't watch this right away when it aired. A show has to be just like really incredible from the first episode for me to stick with it. And this one, I didn't even watch the first episode. It was always one of those. I'll watch it when it comes out on Blu-ray. So I'm going to be reviewing the first season of the TV show The Leftovers, episode by episode, just kind of going through what I like, what I don't like. Same thing with my True Detective videos. I was going to do it for The Strain, but I just ended up not giving a shit about The Strain at all. The Leftovers, though, great show. So, right now I've watched the first 2 episodes, so if I don't have character names completely down yet, I will. Bear with me. But yeah, Leftovers episode 1, the pilot. It follows Kevin Garvey, a police chief in a small New York town. Basically, on October 14th, I think it's 2013, something called the kind of event, the departure happens, and 2% or 140 million of the Earth's population just disappears, just gone. And the show is basically about the remaining people, the survivors, whatever you want to call them, dealing with the emotional ramifications of having all of your loved ones disappear. And it's a really deep, really personal show. This is written by Damon Lindhoff, and the first episode, the pilot, is directed by Peter Berg, who did like Lone Survivor, and like Battleship, whatever. But yeah, the show so far, it is really fantastic. And I'm 2 episodes in, but I'm just going to talk about the pilot right now. It all starts about as the town is kind of, they're preparing for something. It's the 3-year, I think it is, anniversary of the departure with an event called Heroes Day, which it's I don't know, it's set up as a kind of just something for people, just to kind of try to get past the sadness. It's hard, and you really do feel for these characters, because just not knowing what has happened to their family, what has happened to their loved ones, and there's no closure, and the Hero Day was kind of meant to be something for that. Just it's a remembrance, And we're introduced to a kind of cult. Since the departure, 2 kind of cults have appeared. One is off in, I think, Texas. They say it's in Texas, and it's kind of fun-loving, and it's not as serious. And then there's the Guilty Remnant, which, if you know anything about the show, they're dressed in complete white, and they smoke, and they don't talk. And it doesn't get enough into what the Guilty Remnant stand for or do. All we know is that they're on the rise, and they're recruiting members, and they're kind of terrorizing, in a way, terrorizing without being violent, the survivors, or people that have gone missing. And it's a very deep show, and it's kind of eerie, it's kind of creepy. There's some surreal moments. Justin Theroux's character, Kevin, the main character, his family has kind of come unnotched. His wife has left him to become one of the Guilty Remnants. His daughter is just kind of wild, and his son is in the other cult in Texas, so he's just trying to deal with all of this bullshit, and it's weird. It's weird, and what I really like about this show is there are like weird, surreal moments. There's this thing about like if your pets had seen you disappear, they all go crazy. So there are packs of dogs that are just running wild. And Justin Theroux keeps seeing this kind of, you don't know if it's real or if it's a vision of this deer. And at one point towards the end of the show, the pack of dogs tear apart this deer, and it's very surreal and very weird, and it's very cool. It feels a lot like a Stephen King novel to me. I'm really excited about that, because I've been looking for a good Stephen King adaptation, and I feel like this is going to be kind of get always. My phone goes off every time I make a video. But this is kind of the closest I think we're going to get to a really great Stephen King adaptation without Stephen King involved, because Under the Dome isn't exactly the best show out there. But I really like The Leftovers. I'm 2 episodes in. I will make a review for the 2nd episode, and I'll post that in a day or 2. Yeah, I like it. I'm very excited to see where it goes. I'm going to watch it 1 episode a day just to kind of resonate. I don't like binge watching things. But yeah, so I'm going to give the pilot episode of The Leftovers an 8.5 out of 10. It's a super deep show. My only problem is the pacing. It is very slow. It doesn't bother me personally, but I feel like that could be a turnoff for a lot of other people because it is a very, very slow show. So if you have HBO, you have HBO Go. It's now on Xbox. I think it's on iTunes. It's probably on the PlayStation Store. You can buy The Leftovers. Definitely watch this. It's really cool to watch now in the wintertime also. So thanks for watching, guys. You can follow me on Twitter. The link is down below, and I'll see you later.